Take a look at the Global Communication website. Going to go to the course homepage and do a quick review here. Of course, on this page, many of you guys have taken classes where D2L has been implemented by the professors, so this is going to be a quick overview. This is the front page, looking from the student view. We've got a little video, 2.5-minute video, where I kind of give you a quick overview of the class. As you scroll down, you can see all the content that is related in the class, so you find each of the modules and which module is due for that week. Obviously, you will find in your calendar all the assignments when they're available and when they are due. So you'll see available and availability ends. Now, availability ends doesn't mean that is the due date. Often the due date can be sooner, but I leave it open often a little beyond the due date sometimes just to allow late stuff to come in. But of course, there's always going to be a penalty for late items and work to do. So this will also provide you some feedback as far as what is due that week. We'll go to the content page now. This is, well, of course, where you got all the meat and potatoes. You got each module here, and you can see week one, part one, part two. So we cover 2 chapters per week. 2 chapters per week, so you got 2 modules per week. You can click on these and you can see there's instructor's thoughts and links and graphs and web pages related to the topic for that week. And it provides you a little more understanding related to the topic. And then you will have your discussions and many research papers located just below that. Got a little overview that kind of gives you a little feedback on what is expected and the activities that are listed in each of the modules, so you can better understand what is expected for that, for the student to complete. The instructor's thoughts is just another content provider for you to better understand the content related to the readings. And also these instructor thoughts also include items that are not in the book. So you will be responsible for not only your readings, but also for the content that is related in the instructor's thoughts. They can also be in your quiz related to that chapter. So you got a readable one here if you want to read it, or you can listen to my voice and I can provide you the lecture. For example, you can see this is 19 minutes and 22 seconds long, and you can follow along as you wish. And I put images and videos, things of that nature, in each of my lectures to help you better understand what was happening during that period as I explained the topic related to that module. So we go back, and as you can look, you can see that we do have 8 weeks, and all of them will be listed here. The orientation section provides you the course details, gives you my information, so you can contact me. The syllabus, please read the syllabus, understand each of the assignments and items related to those assignments. This class does have undergraduates and graduate students, so obviously the expectations are different between the two. So graduate students will be expected to do more work than the undergraduate students. So make sure you're clear as you read the assignments and understand what is your responsibility as a grad student versus an undergrad student. And they can be listed here. You can see a differentiate between the two. That's discussions. And go back to the assignments. Many research papers are explained in more detail here. Definitely in greater detail in your syllabus. And then we just go back to assignments again, quizzes, things of that nature. When it comes to quizzes, of course, everybody will be taking the same quiz, undergrad and grads. But when it comes to other outside work, the expectations do increase for the graduate students. Another place, communication, is where you can find all the discussions. They will be hot. You will see some hot links. They will appear once they open. And then all your quizzes will be, of course, under assessments as well. And that is really it as far as where you can find all your assignments, quizzes, and discussions, where you can find the syllabus, information on myself. Here is the syllabus, and you can go over that in your own time. But the schedule requires everything to be due by the end of the week, Sunday before 11:59 p.m. All late assignments will be penalized. As far as grading, I can get some stuff graded rather quickly within the week before you are responsible for another assignment the following week. So discussions are pretty easy for me to get through in a few days. Quizzes, of course, will be graded really quickly too. There are some quizzes where I need to go in manually to grade some of your responses because D2L is not set up to grade short answers. So don't freak out if you get a score that comes back and says 0. It probably will tell you got a 0 after you submit it, only because there's other items in there I need to go in manually to grade, and then we, of course, will provide you a grade shortly after that. But mini papers may take a little bit longer. That's why I kind of spread them out every 2 weeks so that I can have a little time to get your feedback on those papers. Well, there you go. That is global communications. The next 8 weeks, you'll be responsible to stay on top of it, okay? Make sure you find a day every week where you set aside and work on your assignments, discussions, things of that nature, and also find some time to sit down and read the chapters related to the book, and you can find the information related to the book in the syllabus and what is required as far as your readings in the module area. All right, let's have a great summer. Everybody generally does pretty well in this class. I will be talking to you soon. Have a good day.